Hi guys, welcome back to the Cosmic Revolution YouTube channel. I'm Maddie, aka Mad Juice, and for those of you who don't know me, I'm an intuitive healer, astrologer, and an empowerment coach. So today, I wanted to talk about something in honor of the Scorpio full moon, which means, quick recap on full moons. The sun is in Taurus, the moon is in Scorpio, and that opposite energy is what brings the tension, the excitement, the illumination of the full moon. And as you guys know, I like to bring these astrological and spiritual principles into real life terms. We hear about the full moon all the time, but what do we do for it? Yes, there's ritual. Yes, there's ceremony, but there's also an invitation from every full moon. The cosmic calendar in the sky is giving us a little homework, or asking us, to align our lives, align our souls, align our hearts, minds, bodies with a particular energy for our deepest healing and transformation. So this full moon in Scorpio really felt like, to me, a great time to talk about house magic and home healing. So let me know in the comments below if you've ever heard of this concept or if you do any of these principles or practices I'm about to share. I could make a very long YouTube video about this. I actually just hosted a workshop that was 75 minutes on our Cosmic AF community portal last night. But because so many people have been asking me about, their energy right now, people are telling me, Maddie, I have no motivation. I feel so sluggish. I feel so blah. What's wrong with me? Baby doll, it's not you, it's the energy. There is a crazy amount of energy we're all processing right now. So being able to learn how to clear our home, how to infuse it with positive energy, and truly make your home into a healing sanctuary is one of the most important, I think, aspects of self-care that we can do right now. And why? Well, everything's energy. So if we are on work phone calls, getting that energy, then we have maybe a bad day, we have that energy in our house, then we have the news on, we have that energy in the house, and we have, maybe we even get in a fight with our partner or something, and that energy is in the house. All of this energy has nowhere to go, and it just starts to feel stuck and congealed and coagulated. I love that word. And it's this is now a time with the Scorpio full moon to think about, okay, how can I take my power back through my spaces? How can I fill my home with positivity, light, joy, and beauty so that I, in turn, can also experience that? So I'm going to go over just 3 of my favorite tips for how to really turn your home into a magical sanctuary. And these are going to be done on a very simple budget and hopefully something that anyone can do, whether the size, if you live in a studio apartment or if you live in a big ranch out in nature, these all apply. So like I said, just a quick refresher on energy. Energy is very real. Our thoughts and our feelings and our emotions create an energy field around us. And we have low density energy, and that's a sludgy, heavy energy. Those are usually associated with fear, with envy, with anxiety, with worry, with anger. They can kind of manifest in a lower energy way. Higher frequency energy is, creativity, joy, feeling abundant, feeling free, feeling love, of course, being the highest frequency energy that we can experience. So being mindful of your space right now and thinking have I been feeling really off lately? Have I been feeling really sluggish? Have I been feeling really lethargic? It's probably has to do with your energy and where it's feeling and how, what kind of energy is being stuck in your space. So it's time for a good cosmic spring cleaning. We're in quarantine, Scorpio full moon. The sun is in Taurus. The Taurus sun relates about our homes, how we take care of it. And Scorpio is about alchemy and transformation. So the first thing we want to do is cleanse your space, energetically cleanse it. So this could be anything from, decluttering, getting rid of any junk drawers or the broken pile of appliances you've been meaning to fix. Get that out. Clutter is a huge drain on your energy field. And then you want to do some sort of spiritual cleansing of the space after you declutter. So this could be anything from lighting a candle and picking the color intentionally. You can just even open a window in a room to bring in and imagine the old energy blowing out and inviting in new energy. You can play sound healing mantras over the space. You can find binaural beats on Spotify. You can, of course, light responsibly small pieces of sage if you have, or I actually love lighting cinnamon or lavender. Mugwort grows everywhere. You can light that in a space. Also incense. So this is like, we want to open it, declutter, bring in some fresh energy, and then usually some kind of sacred smoke, or even putting bowls of salts in the corner of room, like a dehumidifier for this lower energy. And obviously a lot of this is from a spiritual background in my shamanic practices, but the cool thing is that quantum physics supports this. Einstein was all about energy and studying our energy field. And also there's been studies from even like Harvard University about how lighting certain plants changes the ionic quality of our air. And we know that negative ions are that good positive energy for us that helps us breathe better, relax, sleep better, and just feel like more clear. So this is cool because this is where like science and spirituality really intersect when we talk about like energy. So the second thing, now we've cleared the space, which is so important. We have our clear canvas. Now our second tip is we want to bring in something from Earth into your space. Yep, it's the Taurus sun, so of course I'm talking about earth magic. So thinking about, how can I bring into my space a plant or a crystal? Probably the best starting points. Like some people like to put water fountains in certain spaces in their house, or get like big, trees, or have little herb gardens in their kitchen. I just think starting with a plant and a crystal is great for any budget. You can get a succulent for like $5. You can get a basil plant in any grocery store for like $2.99, guys. And of course, crystals range from smaller pieces, which you can get for like $2 to $3, up to huge pieces that can cost obviously hundreds of dollars. But for me, it's like nature has a healing energy. Nature is grounding for our field. Nature brings in harmony and healing into our spaces. So thinking about, now that you've cleared the energy, maybe you can put a little crystal next to your nightstand. Maybe you can put a little plant in your kitchen. If you already have these things, thinking about how you can give them some more love and intention, or where you can move them around, especially if there's an area where you want to boost up your positivity. We're all working from home right now, so maybe your home workspace needs a little plant and crystal love to keep you company through the day. Or maybe you've been having trouble sleeping. Like I said, put a crystal under your bed. Put a few. Make a grid under your bed. Get a lavender, bundle to keep next to your bed on your nightstand. So these are like cleaning the space. Then we're bringing in an element from nature. It has its own magic. And then the third tip of just how to create, any home, any house, any apartment into a magical sanctuary is then I just want you to think about the intentions that you have for every room. Or if you live in a studio, in every corner of your space. We want to think about all of magic really comes back to where and how we direct our intention. So thinking about, okay, this is my kitchen. My intention here is to feel nourished and to feel cozy and to feel grounded. And maybe even write that on a Post-it and put it on your fridge. And then you think about when you're in that space of like, okay, maybe I'm not gonna go through my bills because that doesn't help me feel nourished right now, or go through like a stressful email from my boss. I'll do that in another area that's for like sitting down and doing work. Similarly, our bedrooms, if we can, keep our work and our computer, our laptops, anything that associates our brain with being on and in sort of that like super productive mode, out of our bed. Our beds, we want to keep like super clean, sleep hygiene. This is just for the dream time. This is for getting rest. It's for pleasure. Our bed is not a place where we want to associate the energy of, I have so much to do, or I have to be so on. And again, intentions for, I love enchanting mirrors with intentions, writing mantras on my mirror. writing words on my mirror, even sometimes with lipstick, and just thinking about, when I look in this mirror in the bathroom, I want to see back the reflection of my inner beauty and my power and grace. And, may I radiate that and be a mirror back to everyone I talk to today of those similar qualities within themselves, or something like that. So this is it. This is how we can use, very simple things you probably have on hand already to really bring back your power, to bring back your home as a place that's a living, breathing sanctuary to hold you. Remember, your home is your launching pad for all of the good that you can do in the world. So if your home's not right, you're not going to feel right. So just to recap, one, we're going to do some kind of cleansing of your space, decluttering, and maybe a spiritual cleanse. We're going to invite in some nature, earth, plant, stone magic, and then we're going to bring it all back to intention. What is my intention in this space? And really honor that. So these are just tips of how to turn everyday life into something that's more of like a sacred art form, which is totally what you deserve. And it's actually very, very rewarding on that soul level. So I hope you like these tips. Let me know in the comments below if you've done any of these, how they've resonated for you, or if you have your own magical home tips you'd like to share. I would love to hear them. So if you haven't, definitely subscribe to our channel. We have new videos that drop every Friday. I love seeing your guys' comments. And of course, follow us on Instagram at The Cosmic Revolution for daily inspiration and weekly energy updates. Okay, so until next time, happy full moon. See you guys soon.